Sometimes this planet feels so tiny.
Well, just think, one day, maybe not this generation, but someday I'm sure, we shall make contact with alien life forms.
What makes you so sure?
Oh, I don't know. I've just got this feeling in my antennae.
Paradise Lost in Space by Colin Swash.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Captain Rossiter here on British Spaceways Lunar Shuttle Flight 2001. Passengers on the left of the shuttle can now see a rather splendid view of planet Earth, the magnificent white clouds of the Gulf Stream swirling over the blue of the Atlantic. And there, just up to the right, Great Britain, is that tiny grey blob. We remain on schedule to land on the Moon, Spielberg Terminal, in approximately 12 hours, and naturally a light meal of chicken, vegetarian or vegan salad will continue to be served at half-hourly intervals. Thank you.
Heaven. The stars by my window, Beethoven on my Walkman, and a grenade in my flight bag. Couldn't be better. You've even got an empty seat next to you. Just give yourself another minute, Norman. Relax, and then you'll be headline news. They'll even interrupt the snooker on telly for this one. Funny, Norman. I never thought you'd be this calm. But now you're through security. So calm. Heaven.
Hello!
Ah!
Sorry, friend.
Friend?
It's all right if I sit here. I mean, you don't mind, do you?
Yes.
Thanks. Only the food comes hotter if you're at the front, doesn't it?
It's salad.
And there's nothing worse than sitting alone, is there?
Excuse me.
Yes, sir?
I was wondering, would it be possible for me to visit the flight deck? Just to look around?
I assure you, sir, everything's in perfect working order.
I'm sure it is.
Every craft undergoes rigorous annual maintenance.
I just wanted to look at the lights and the buttons and things.
I'm sorry, sir, but the captain won't allow anyone on the flight deck.
Why not?
It breaks the automatic pilot's concentration. Now, if you'll excuse me, sir, I'm behind on my salads.
Oh, hit a nerve there, I think. They're a bit touchy these days.
All right, Norman, just think this through.
Ever since that faulty cubicle fell off the shuttle over London. You must have read about it. 3 tourists flattened by a toilet just outside Buckingham Palace. Yeah. One paper even said that 5 people died. You know, naughty couple trying to join the 500-mile high club.
Listen, I don't know your name.
It's Babbitt, Max Babbitt. How'd you do?
And I don't want to know. Can't you just leave me in peace?
Oh, dear, you're not a happy flyer, are you?
I was. Oh, damn.
There you are. Oh, Beethoven.
Thank you.
Don't worry. They say the 2 worst things about flying are taking off and landing.
What about being stuck next to a cheerful bore who won't stop talking?
That's 4th worst, I think, after the food. Oh! No, I'm not really that sort at all.
Oh, good.
So, what do you do?
Don't kill him, Norman. You'll only attract attention.
Besides, listen to Beethoven, of course.
I'm a terrorist.
I'm in property myself. My partner and I run a lunar timeshare business, Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares. You may have heard of us.
No.
Self-cater, in a crater. No? We've got a lovely... Sorry, what did you say you did?
Excuse me.
Sir?
I've got to get onto the flight deck.
Oh, dear, is my company that bad?
As I said, sir, the captain can't allow it.
Listen. Perhaps you'd better inform your captain that I've got a hand grenade.
A grenade?
And I'm prepared to use it.
I say.
Are you serious?
Deadly.
You'd better follow me.
Brilliant.
What?
What a way to see the flight deck. Bit naughty.
I have got a grenade, you idiot.
That's right. You keep it up. Keep it up.
Out of my way.
It's all right. I'll come with you. I quite fancy a peek.
No.
Oh, hang on, phone. Oh, there's no escape from it these days, is there? Not even in space. No, I'll be with you in a tick.
No, you won't.
This way, sir.
Max Babbitt, Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares.
Max, it's Tony.
Tone! All well back at base?
Fine, I've just seen off that oxygen filter rep.
Full of hot air, eh?
Nice one, Max. Having a good flight?
You know me, Tone. I always make a few friends.
Well, yes, that's true.
It is possible, Stella, that we've been terribly unfriendly.
Unfriendly? We're never unfriendly. We're oblivions.
Well, we're never unfriendly to each other, Stella, but think, in the whole of planet Oblivio's history, what has our race ever done to try to communicate with creatures from other planets?
Nothing.
Precisely. I mean, if that's not unfriendly, well, I mean, it's certainly rather offish.
What's on your mind, Makari?
Stella, why don't we send a message out into space?
What? Some kind of ultra-high-frequency psychic signal?
I was thinking of writing hello on the ground in big letters.
Oh,
Show them we can speak English.
steady on. I'd say we spoke a smattering rather than being entirely au fait with the lingo.
It's queer, isn't it? A book lands on Oblivio from an unknown planet. 100 Oblivions spend 6 years decoding it from the opening words
NASA library, please return.
right through to the very end.
The end.
6 years deducing all the rules of grammar and syntax, compiling a vocabulary of breathtaking richness and variety, and yet still the plays of Noel Coward, Volume 3, retains its sense of mystery.
How do you mix a martini?
How does one play tennis?
What is misery and why is Norfolk so flat?
Just think, Stella. Someone up there knows.
Captain Rossiter here again. I'm afraid we've run into a light cluster of disused broadcasting satellites, hence the rising and dipping we're presently experiencing. There's no need to fasten your seatbelts, but you may like to think twice about the next round of salad. Thank you. Oh, hello, Jane.
This gentleman insists that I'm coming onto the flight deck.
Oh, good evening, sir.
He says he's...
Before we proceed, Jane, would you mind taking his flight? I'm sure you understand, sir. Regulations from above. They're convinced everyone's desperate to bring a bomb in here.
It is a bomb.
A bomb?
Well, a grenade, to be precise.
Oh, so you'll want to hang on to it. Fair enough. Jane, why not fetch our guest a drink?
I don't want a drink.
Well, just for me then, please, Jane.
The usual.
Don't move.
All right, whatever you say. After all, you've got the bomb.
Grenade.
Bomb, grenade? Oh, they're all the same to us. Look, are you sure you won't have a scotch?
No way, I know your game. Play it all nice and friendly, then zap, your plainclothes guards jump me.
Guards? What guards? Let's face it, if we were that hot on security, we'd have spotted your grenade. How did you get it through?
In a bag of oranges.
Clever. Oh, actually, sir, would you mind showing it to us? Not that we don't believe you got one, but company policy and all that.
Satisfied?
Yeah. That's a grenade, all right. Oh, no. A mushy orange.
It's all sticky.
Jane, fetch a hot towel for our guest.
Yes, Captain.
Stay where you are.
Oh, sorry, Jane, my mistake.
That's your last warning. It's perfectly simple. Just nobody move and nobody say a word.
Hello! Have I missed anything? Oh, I say, look at all those lights and buttons. The name's Babbitt, by the way. Max Babbitt, Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares. How'd you do?
Mr. Babbitt, this gentleman here has a bomb.
A grenade.
Sorry, yes, grenade.
No, he hasn't. That's just a ruse.
Babbitt, what is this?
Oh. It's a grenade.
Thank you.
What's that pit doing on it?
Never mind. I'm
just
not your
asking.
friend. Now, everyone just do as I say, and no one will get hurt.
Well, that sounds reasonable. How can we help?
Take me to Mars.
Right then, whereabouts?
Sorry?
Mars is a big place. Do you want the Tharsis Ridge, North Polar Sand Dunes, Mariner Valley?
Wait a minute. What about the rest of us? We want to go to the moon.
Well, if you had a grenade too, that would be rather awkward. You haven't got one, have you?
No, I have not.
So, sir, where on Mars?
Where was the last place you said?
Mariner Valley.
That'll do.
Fine. Any particular spot? I mean, it is over 4,000 kilometres long.
I don't care. Anywhere. Just head for Mars.
Well, perhaps when we get a bit closer.
How long will this take?
Well, that depends on the prevailing conditions, but rough estimate, 6 months.
But I've got a business appointment.
Well, you may have to cancel that, sir. Jane, you look troubled.
It's okay. we've got enough salad.
What do you want to go to Mars for anyway? Meet some Martians, perhaps?
I've always wondered about that. An encounter with aliens.
Think about it, Jane. Communication would be a nightmare.
I hope they can read this.
Wow, I'm pretty sure the letters are big enough, Stella.
Who'd have thought that kicking sand would be so tiring? Phew. One letter to go.
Oh, plus the question mark.
Oh, yes. Well done, Macari. We don't want aliens picking holes in our punctuation.
My word. Doesn't Spiral Mountain look beautiful so close up?
It always looks beautiful, Macari.
The way it curls and wisps so perfectly. It's almost as if some superior being crafted it out of the sand.
I thought it was just the wind. There. Finished.
A message to outer space.
We have got the spelling right, haven't we?
Anyone for tennis. Yup, that's it.
So that's it, is it? We're off to Mars just because some nutcase with a grenade says so.
Oh, now, Mr. Babbitt, we won't get anywhere calling each other names. Speaking of which, sir, as you're going to be calling the shots for the next few months, what do we call you?
Call me Norman.
And what organisation are you with?
Organisation? I don't belong to an organisation. I'm acting on my own.
Oh, I see.
What's the matter? Do you have to be a member these days to do a hijack?
No, not at all. Of course not. It just helps us on the admin side.
Babbitt, what are you doing?
Call in my office if I'm going to be late for this.
Shut it,
I
Babbitt,
better-
and get your podgy fingers off that phone.
I beg your pardon. No, I will not be spoken to like that.
Babbitt, stay right there. He's gone. Listen, Captain, keep heading for Mars and no funny business. I'm coming straight back.
You're the boss.
Babbitt, come here.
I have to make this call.
No, you don't. Boy! They've closed the door. They're going to jump me. Right, Babbitt. You're choking me. It's not too comfy for my arm either, but I need a shield.
Can you just lower your hand a bit?
Why?
It smells of orange.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd just like to apologise once again for the slight turbulence and to inform you that we have been hijacked.
He's telling the plainclothesmen.
This flight has now been diverted to Mariner Valley on the planet Mars.
Quick, in here.
The toilet?
I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but as soon as...
You'll never get away with this.
We'll see.
I'll sue you for every penny you've got.
Sue me?
I'm on the verge of clinching a very big lunar chalet deal right opposite McDonald's, and if it all falls through because of you...
Babbitt, 5 seconds from now, you could be dead.
Dead?
4, 3,
The grenade.
2,
What are you doing?
1. Warning you.
Oh, can I sit down?
Sure. As long as you keep your trousers on.
Norman, let's be reasonable. Look, you're conducting a hijack. You're a bit on edge. That's perfectly understandable. But this isn't easy for me either. Now, if we both make allowances... Well, look, I was reading this article in a flight magazine, oddly enough, about just this sort of thing. How even in the most trying of circumstances, it has been known for some sort of relationship, friendship even, to develop between hostage and captor.
Babbitt.
Please, Norman, call me Max.
Max,
Yes, Norman.
shut up.
Okay, fine. Will do.
Max, you're a sensible man, aren't you?
Too sensible, my wife says.
That's good, Max, because I'm going to put the grenade down here, just for a moment, mind. And if you were stupid enough to even think about playing the hero,
I'd live to regret it.
not for very long.
I see. Norman, why are you doing this?
I've got orange on my hands.
No, the hijack.
It's for a good cause,
Don't tell me. Oxfam.
amongst other charities.
What?
It is for charity, yes. I want every charity in every country to donate all its money to the World Bank.
Are you sure you've got that right?
Max, wouldn't you like to live in an ideal world?
Yes.
In an ideal world, there'd be no charities, would there?
You are mad.
Am I? What happens when you give money to charity? You feel good, don't you?
In some small way.
But you should feel awful. You should be asking why the hell you need to give anything.
This isn't an ideal world,
It's
Norman.
time for a change, Babbitt. Drastic change. Charities have been patching up the mess and making us feel better for far too long. We've got to look at what causes all the rot, all the suffering, all the mindless waste of life. It's got to stop.
And if your demands are not met...
I blow us all up.
No, you can't. I've got a wife and a little boy.
Oh, I don't believe it. No paper towels. Have you got a handkerchief?
I don't want to die.
Have you got a handkerchief?
There you are.
Thank you. Oh, haven't you got a clean one? Oi! Put that back.
Got it.
Babbitt, give me back my grenade.
No way.
I trusted you.
The hijack's over, Norman.
But it's hardly begun. Please, Babbitt. Max, please listen. Give the grenade back, Max. I promise you, if all goes according to plan, you'll be back with your family and selling your story to the papers within a week.
A week? What about Mars?
Oh, Mars, that was just to capture the world's imagination, you know, get the media interested. Hijacks are two a penny these days, aren't they? Oh, come on, Max. You and I, we could change the world.
It's all very well, Norman, but I've got a business appointment.
A business appointment?
Don't keep away from me, Norman.
How could that be more important?
I'm warning you. One more step.
One more step?
Keep back, or we'll all go up.
What?
I'm serious.
You can't be.
Don't push me.
You're gonna blow us up?
This is your last chance.
All right. I give up. You want to know the truth? It's a dummy.
A dummy grenade?
Yep.
No.
100% fake.
You swear?
On my mother's grave.
Oh, God. You mean all this time?
And you fell for it.
I don't believe that. It looks so realistic.
Down to the finest detail. Keep it if you like. Oh, no. Tell you what. Why not give it back to me?
So if you pulled the pin out, nothing would happen.
Nothing. Go on, Max. Let's have it.
No explosion, not even a pop.
All the same, Max, don't pull it out.
Pop.
Oh, God, throw it away, quick!
What?
I was bluffing, you idiot.
But you swore on your mother's grave.
I never liked her. Throw it away.
Where?
Here, now.
Calling Heathrow Control Tower. This is British Spaceways Moon Shuttle 2001. Heathrow.
Other one.
Check.
Understood. We'll warn Buckingham Palace.
I'm sealing off affected area.
Please give Cubicle's radar coordinates.
Cubicle radar coordinates, Oh, that's odd.
What's that?
There's nothing on the radar.
Captain?
I'll get back to you, Heathrow. Jane, any serious injuries?
No, just a little shock.
How about the passengers?
A few bones broken, nothing we can't fix. But, Captain,
Yes?
we appear to have lost our hijacker.
Oh, dear.
And Mr. Babbitt. One of the passengers said they went into the toilet together.
But they barely knew each other.
Oh, God, we're going to die. What can we do? There must be something. Norman, talk to me.
I have nothing to say to you, Babbitt.
At least let me use the oxygen mask.
Give me one good reason.
Oh, hang on.
Yes!
Of course. They fit toilets with two nowadays.
How come?
The 500-mile high club.
Oh, joy.
You can't blame me for this, Norman. It was your grenade. You're responsible. Norman, listen to me.
Babbitt, a simple glance through the round frosted window will tell you that we are hurtling through space really rather quickly. The future is far from rosy. Either we will hit something and disintegrate, or we'll just keep moving through the cosmos until we disintegrate. But whatever the case, Babbitt, you are absolutely right. We are going to die. Now then, it's a difficult choice, but for my last few minutes of human life, I have decided I would rather listen to the music of one of civilization's greatest ever composers than to you. Nothing personal. Goodbye!
Norman,
What?
can I listen?
Hold this to your ear.
Thank you, Norman.
Please don't mention it.
Norman, Do you believe in life after death?
No. I hope I'm wrong.
It's the big question, isn't it? The big, big question.
Well, I don't know the answer, Stella.
It's clearly a kind of dance, which, if we've deduced it correctly, involves some twitching of the upper and lower limbs.
If only we knew what music sounded like.
Perhaps we should have written a different message.
What? Can you Charleston?
Oh, well, it's out there now.
Yes, come on. Let's join the others. All that writing's made me hungry.
Me too. Imagine writing a whole play, like Noel Coward.
Though I don't suppose he wrote in sand.
Oh, look, a shooting star.
Oh, let's make a wish.
A wish? What's a wish?
Well, I don't know. It's in one of the plays.
Oh,
Stella,
yes.
are you sure that's a star?
Norman, shall I tell you how I always imagined heaven?
No, thanks. Damn.
I think we hit something.
I think you're right.
But we haven't disintegrated.
What can I say? I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't open the door! How do you know we can breathe the air?
Because it's coming in through the window. It smashed when we landed.
Fresh air. Hey, you don't think we're...
Back on Earth? You never know. Well, geography was never one of my strong points. How are you on the world's deserts?
Good God!
Was it the Gobi or the Sahara that's day-glow pink?
It's beautiful. Where are we?
Well, it's certainly not Earth. Do you realise we must be the first humans ever to see this?
Unless we're in heaven.
Is this how you imagined it?
Oh, no, not at all. Actually, I always thought it'd be quite a cosy...
Save it, Babbitt. God, I need some water.
Me too. Well, at least that's no problem.
No problem. We're in a desert, you moron.
Yes, but it must be one of the few benefits of toilet travel. A water supply.
I don't believe it. You finally said something worth saying. Excuse me. Oh! What's up? There is no God.
What?
For a few precious moments when we landed in one piece, I really thought there might be, someone watching over us. But what the hell is the point of pulling us through a high-speed crash in a flying toilet, landing us on a nice warm planet, and then taking a whopping great axe to all the plumbing?
There are a few drops down here. Oh, God, it's detergent. Norman? Norman, where are you going?
Billy Smart's circus.
What?
How should I know where I'm going?
Are you looking for water?
No, a beer will do.
You might not find anything.
Fine, well, you just dig yourself a cosy 6-foot hole and have a lie down.
No, it's all right, Norman. I'm coming with you.
Oh, good.
If we die, we die together.
You really know how to cheer a guy up, don't you, Babbitt?
Norman,
What?
please, call me Max.
I could have sworn it disappeared near Spiral Mountain.
Yes. But where's Spiral Mountain?
That seems to have disappeared too.
Unless... Oh, golly.
No.
It's been flattened.
And look! Someone's run a line straight through our message.
Perhaps the spelling was wrong.
Macari, follow the line through the sand dune.
Your star. Except it's not a star at all. It's got a door in it.
A door? But that must mean aliens.
Come on, Stella. Let's say hello.
Hello?
Hello. Hooey.
Hello? Oh, a small room. How sweet.
What an extraordinary aroma.
Macari, look. Behind you on the wall. It's English.
Do not use while standing at a space station.
Macari, room's not the right word, is it? This must be, what's the word? A car.
For travelling in?
Yes, like the one that went to Budley Salterton.
Budley Salterton?
You know, Blithe Spirit, Act 2, Scene 3.
Oh, no, that was Folkestone.
Well, wherever this has come from, you know what it means.
Yes, they got our message.
I should never have come here, Norman.
Don't waste your breath.
I'd give anything now. Anything for just one tiny sip of cool, wet detergent.
Who knows? Maybe over the next June. Oh, God.
What? Look. Good Lord.
Tell me I'm dreaming.
You're not dreaming.
I don't believe it.
It's incredible.
A symphony orchestra.
It's fading away.
A mirage.
A mirage?
Of course it is. We're dehydrated, looking for water, for any sign of civilization. We're bound to start hallucinating.
That does it. I'm going back for some detergent.
You'll regret it, Max, I promise.
See you later, maybe.
On second thoughts, perhaps I'll stay.
Wise man, Max. Come on. We'll find life on this god-awful planet sooner or later.
Norman, we found it.
What?
Over there. Look. Those creatures coming this way. Quick, hide.
Don't be silly, Max. It's another mirage.
I don't think so, Norman.
Why not?
One of them's listening to your Walkman.
Oh, God. Get down!
Well, I can't say it's my sort of thing.
My feelings entirely. Not what you call a foot tapper.
Harry, what's that?
It's coming from behind that dune.
Turn it off.
I'm trying. Hello, Max Babbitt.
They've seen us.
Max? Oh, sorry, mate. Wrong number. Ciao.
No! Tony, wait, please! How did he get through?
Look, Max, they're coming this way. Now, just do as I do. Stay on your knees and hold your hands out like this.
Why?
To show them we mean no harm.
No, I'm sorry, Norman. With all respect, I think I've done rather more international travelling than you have. There's only one way to communicate with strangers in strange parts.
What's that?
Do you speak English?
For heaven's sake, Max, this is an unknown planet, not the Bangkok Hilton.
Hello, good evening.
Anyone for tennis?
Norman, get up! He seems to have passed out.
The poor dear.
In fact, both of us need a drink rather badly.
A martini, perhaps?
A martini?
Oh, he's passed out too.
What a very curious breed.
Perhaps it's some form of greeting. Oh, Macquarie, there must be so much we can learn from them.
Yes, all about tennis.
And martinis.
And misery.
Oh, I can hardly wait. Macquarie, it's that sound again.
So it is.
It's coming from that little box. Listen. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I am, Stella. Let's dance.
In Paradise Lost in Space, Tony Robinson was Norman, David Haig was Max, Louise Lombard, Stella, and Michael Troughton, Macquarie. Captain Rossiter was played by Dan Strauss, Jane by Carla Mendonça, and Tony by Jeff McGivern. Paradise Lost in Space was written by Colin Swash and produced by Richard Wilson. Paradise Lost in Space by Colin Swash.
Shocking.
Ging-gang-goo, ging-gang-goo, ging-gang. Oh, the monster awakes. Ging-gang-goo.
Oh, That's horrible.
The smoke?
No, the singing.
He used to sing it in the Scouts. I thought you liked music.
Yes, Max, I like music. Not some dismal chant you learnt in the Hitler Youth.
The Upminster 7th was not the Hitler Youth, Norman.
What did you want to make a fire for?
It's a distress signal to help the rescue party.
Max, we're on another planet. No one's going to gaze up at the heavens through a telescope and say, oh, look, a campfire.
Another planet, Norman. Did you get a bang on the head?
Max, last night we met 2 aliens. Don't you remember? They were perfectly friendly. They even spoke English.
2 funny little green men.
No, 1 male, 1 female, I think. And they weren't funny or little or green, unlike the sky.
It's a tropical haze, Norman. Though, funny enough, I did dream last night about meeting 2 strange creatures.
They were real, Max. You're going through a classic phase when something happens and you can't face it. What's it called? Denial.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Face it, Max. From now on, Earth might as well not exist. We're beyond reach. Totally.
And what, pray, is that?
It's your mobile.
Max Babbitt, Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares.
Max, it's you.
Yes, it's me.
You're alive.
Yes, I'm alive.
You're not dead.
No, I'm not dead.
So, you're alive.
Yes, I am. I'm alive.
Who is it, the Prime Minister?
It's Tony, my business partner.
I've been putting off this call, mate.
What? Why?
I thought it was stupid on the news last night and this morning. They're all saying you're dead.
Tone, can you see the smoke?
What smoke?
I've made a fire to help the rescue party.
The what?
The rescue party. If you're in the area, you'll see the smoke. Whereabouts are you?
In the office.
Tone, what are you playing at?
This company doesn't run itself, you know.
I know that,
And
but...
Jeanette's off sick again.
Is she?
Some sort of tummy bug.
Oh, dear.
Prawns, apparently. So, someone's got to hold the fort.
You're right, Tone, of course. Look, listen, my meeting with the Lunar Chalet Corporation, have you given my apologies?
As soon as I heard you'd been blown up.
Right, yes. Norman's hijack has thrown a real spanner in the schedule. Not that I've had an apology yet.
You're not getting one either.
And Susie, how is she?
Pretty good, considering.
Tell her I've landed in one piece, won't you? I tried phoning home, but I couldn't get a line. And tell her to call. Tell her to call.
Okay, mate.
And Tone, tell her I love her. And little Clive.
Sure. I'll tell you something. Black really suits her.
Does it? Oh, yeah, I see.
You should be proud, mate.
Yeah, thanks, Tone. Well, she can change now.
Quite a stunner. I never realised.
It's a roaring fire, Tone. They should find us in no time.
Are they?
The rescue party.
Oh, yeah, right.
Max.
Whereabouts are you, then?
Some kind of jungle.
Max.
The Amazon, maybe? That's the trouble. I can't really say where I am.
Perhaps I can help. It's Oblivio.
Oh, thanks. It's called Oblivio, apparently, Tone.
Sounds more like Italy to me. Was that Norman I heard there?
No, actually, it was the... Ah!
Max?
I'll call back, Tone.
What is it, Max?
It's not Italy.
That's some sort of traditional greeting, is it?
Oh, my goodness, you're not human.
No, but I gather you are. How do you do? The name's Macari.
Max Babbitt, Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares.
Oh, what a long name. I'm Stella.
Please, call me Max.
We've met before, actually, last night.
I thought it was a dream.
No, I was definitely awake.
Now do you believe me?
But you speak English.
Oh, just a smattering.
How come?
Oh, no coward.
He came here.
The Plays of Noel Coward, Volume 3. The book landed on Oblivio several years ago.
It took a while for all of us to translate it, but we've just about got the gist of the lingo.
But you speak it almost as well as Norman and me.
Shouldn't that be Norman and I?
Max, I think you can get off your knees now, don't you?
I don't know what you're smiling at, Norman. How's anyone going to find us? We could be here forever.
Oh, please, do stay as long as you like.
Excuse me.
Oh, that's a nice tune. Is it a Charleston?
I'm trying to contact Earth. Come on. No, nothing.
Perhaps it's a different dialing code from here?
You just don't care, do you, Norman? You don't care if we never go back.
Well, we're all delighted that you chose to pop in.
Chose to? We didn't choose to.
Sorry?
You don't think we meant to come here, do you?
Oh.
Oh, dear.
But your spacecraft, You landed in the dunes.
That's not a spacecraft, it's a toilet cubicle!
And there's some sort of technical distinction, is there?
You bet there is.
Oh.
I don't know what to say.
Max, did you ever consider working for the diplomatic corps?
What?
Look at those antennae drooping.
I knew there was something rather rum about all this.
Rum?
2 of you flying in a single-seater.
Look, I'm sorry. Makari, Stella, it is a pleasure to meet you. But that cubicle, it's not for flying in at all.
Oh. So Ken's wasting his time, then?
Ken?
He's trying to fix the engine.
Oh.
Ken!
Therese?
Vacant!
Vacant? Engaged.
Engaged.
Vacant.
Vacant. Engaged. Odd words in the context of a door.
I think it must be some kind of safety system for when they're in flight.
And look at all these words inside. Hot. Cold.
Fire extinguisher.
Shavers only.
Beethoven.
Beethoven.
Inside this Walkman. Stella left it here. Let me show you.
Hold on. Soap. Press here. Oh. Soap. Scandinavian musk. With the compliments of British spaceways.
Let's have a go. Soap!
Soap.
Soap!
And what's this? Now wash your hands.
Hands?
Hands.
Oh!
Makari?
Oh, ow, ow!
Careful, Makari, that's fire. You shouldn't put your hand in there.
Oh, that's what a hand is.
Well, sort of. I mean, it's a handy-like thing.
Though we don't have half as many fingers, see?
Well, it's so hot. How did you get there?
It's something I picked up in the Hitler Youth. You have to rub 2 sticks together.
Rub sticks together? How bizarre. What on earth first possessed your species to do that?
Now you've got me there. Fire was our first great discovery, our very first step on the road to progress.
And that's a good thing, is it?
Oh, yes. Have you never had a barbecue?
It's a kind of food, Makari.
Food! How awful. I clean forgot. You must think us the rudest creatures in the universe. What would you like to eat, Norman?
What have you got?
Well, to tell the truth, food names was one of the trickier areas in translating No Coward.
No problem. I'll have whatever you recommend. Thank you.
Max?
Yes, I'll eat anything. Oh, except beetroot.
Here, try this.
What is it?
Oh, good idea, Makari. It's a sublime, the most delicious fruit on Oblivio.
It's everybody's favorite.
The juice is more fragrant than any flower, and the taste is, what's that word? Indescribable.
Here goes.
That is fantastic.
All right, Max, it's a fruit, not a blow-up doll.
And one for you, Norman.
Thanks. Oh. Very nice.
Oh. Aren't you two going to have one?
As soon as the next ones land, yes.
Land? Don't you pick them?
Well, there's only one tree, so we don't like to hurry it.
There's only one sublime tree?
Perhaps that's what makes the taste so special. Oh, there we are. Ooh, 2 at once. That's nice. One for you, Makari.
Actually, I don't think I will.
What? No to a sublime?
Look at my handy-like thing where I put it in that fire.
Makari, that is one heck of a burn.
What a ghastly array of colour. Oh, and a funny smell, too.
You ought to get some water on that.
Will a stream do the trick?
Yeah?
And what exactly do I do?
I'll show you. Lead the way. Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, Makari.
Back in a jiffy.
Okie dokie.
Soap!
With the compliments of British spaceways.
Soap!
Stella,
Yes?
do you think Makari would mind if I...
Oh, no, tuck in.
Thanks.
Oh. God. Excuse me, Stella, this might be my wife. Hello? Susie, darling?
Maxwell Babbitt of Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares.
Oh, yes. Timeshares, yes, that's right. Self-cater and a crater. How can I help you?
Chief Inspector Albemarle here, West Essex Constabulary. Mr. Tony Random gave me your number.
Oh, hello. You're trying to trace me.
I'd keep it quiet if I were you, sir. The less your captain knows of any light we may shed on him, the more we can keep him in the dark.
It's all right. He's not with me now.
You're alone? Excellent.
No, I'm not alone. I'm with Stella.
Stella?
She's an alien.
Oblivion.
Sorry, Stella. An oblivion.
Mr. Babbitt, I understand you must be under considerable strain right now. Just a moment. It's... Oh, right. Mr. Babbitt, it seems our telecom locator has picked up your return signal.
Already?
The wonders of modern technology, sir. It would appear you are somewhere in the Humberside area.
Humberside? This isn't Humberside. I'm on another planet. Oblivio.
Mr. Babbitt, you are, I presume, acquainted with the experience known as virtual reality?
VR, of course. My little boy loves it. He's always killing antelopes.
Then you'll understand to the modern kidnapper, virtual reality is considered perhaps the finest invention since the blindfold.
This isn't VR.
It would explain your apparent circumstances, would it not?
But I'm not wearing a VR helmet. I'm not wearing VR gloves.
Ah, you don't think you are.
I know I'm not. I'm lifting my hands to my face right now, and there's no gloves, no helmet.
With respect, Mr. Babbitt, that may be just what the VR program is telling you.
Well, if you argue like that, there's no way of ever knowing.
Indeed, sir. Mr. René Descartes experienced similar difficulties regarding the nature of existence, I believe.
What?
Cogito ergo sum, I think, therefore I am, is often quoted as a maxim of some import, even though, in my opinion, it's ultimately but a compromise solution, an admission of philosophical defeat, if you will. But I digress. Remain calm, Mr. Babbitt, and we'll have you out of there in no time.
Is Susie, my wife, there?
No, sir.
Get her to call, please, if you can.
I'll see what I can do, sir. Now then, this Norman character, is he armed?
No.
Good. That means it won't be dangerous if we use violence.
What?
May God be with you, Mr. Babbitt. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
I'm sorry, Norman, but if you don't take me to Earth in your spaceship, I'm afraid I'm going to have to kill you.
Not bad, but it still sounded a bit apologetic.
Well, that's probably because a hijack still strikes me as a rather unpleasant thing to spring on people. I mean, no offence, Norman. I'm sure yours was lovely.
I didn't want to hurt anyone, Macari.
Not even Max?
Not even Max. At first.
Do I still need to keep my handy-like thing in the water?
I would for a bit longer, yes.
So why did you do it?
Oh, Earth's not like Oblivio, Macari. There's an awful lot wrong with it.
Really?
A lot of greed, a lot of suffering, a lot of unhappiness.
No!
Then one momentous day, last Tuesday, I just looked at myself in the mirror and I asked myself a very simple question. Norman, are you happy?
Gosh, I hope you said yes.
I did, Macari, yes. And that was the problem. The world was in a mess, millions were suffering, and I was happy. I had to do something.
And a hijack was the best you could come up with?
It was a stunt, Macari, to get the world's attention. I even wrote out a big speech to read from the flight deck about how the human race had to stop for a moment and think and change direction, or else, well, we'd all just keep blundering on from mistake to mistake to mistake.
May I read it?
I left it on the kitchen table.
Hello? What's that?
Where?
Floating around the bend. Oh, gosh, it's here. Look, I've got some on my handy-like thing. Oh, how curious. What is it?
Don't ask me, you live here.
I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You haven't?
Never.
Oh, Macari. In the plays of Noel Coward, does he ever mention pollution?
I don't recall it popping up, no.
Actually, Stella, I was in an old coward play once. At school.
Oh, which one?
Upminster Grammar.
I don't think that one's in Volume 3.
That was my school, Stella. The play was Blythe's Spirit.
Oh, yes, that's in the book. But there's no mention of anyone called Max in it.
No, I was Madame Arcati.
Oh, how intriguing. On Oblivia, we all rather assumed she was female.
Yes. Well, it was an all-boys school.
Can I get you anything more to eat?
I'd love another Sublime.
Well, another one may land today.
Oh, can't we just pick one?
Well, we tried that once, Mags, but it's just not the same. You have to wait until they're ready. Don't worry, I'll find you something else.
Okay, thanks. How many of you are there? Oblivions, that is.
Do you know what, Max? I've never counted, but I'm sure it's the right number.
I'm sure it is. This place is so perfect. You know what it reminds me of?
No?
The Garden of Eden.
Really? What's that?
A theme park on the moon. Earthly paradise at a friendly price.
Here we are. Have an apple.
Oh, thanks. That's an unusual shape. Ooh. Oh,
Oh, not your cup of tea?
oh, sorry, that's just I think that's a potato.
Is it? Well, as I said, naming food is a tricky area.
It must be. Hang on. Brainwave. Stella, have you ever eaten a baked spud?
No.
You haven't lived. How many potatoes have you got there?
Potatoes? Oh, right, 4.
excellent. Now, put them in the fire.
Don't be silly.
Here. Like this. That's the way. And careful, remember what happened to Makari. There.
Now what?
We wait.
Oh, how exciting. Do you think they're ready yet?
No, Stella, you have to wait for them to go dark and crispy.
Dark and crispy. Oh, I say.
It'll only take, let's see, an hour at gas mark 6. A campfire, yeah, but there'll be a while yet.
Oh, I say, now.
Watch it for me while I'm away.
Don't worry, nothing will go wrong.
Oh, look, there's your cubicle.
And 2 oblivions. Covered in soap bubbles?
Bubbles? Oh, that's a good word for them. Sort of round-sounding. Bubbles?
Are they friends of yours?
Well, of course they're friends. They're oblivions. Now, let's see. That's Ken, I think. And the other one's, yes, Therese. It's quite hard to tell, actually, what with all those bubbles on them.
What are they doing?
I don't know. It's not the Charleston, is it?
No, I'm pretty sure the Charleston involves coordination.
Ken, Therese, Cooey.
Makari?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Ken and Therese, this is Norman from Earth.
Hello.
The pleasure's all mine.
And mine, as well as his.
Where did all those bubbles come from?
Bubbles. That's a good word.
Oh, they're terribly easy to make, Makari. All you need is soap, Scandinavian musk with the complements of British Spaceways.
And the more you rub, the more bubbles you get.
Oh, gosh, a bit like fire, then.
Fire?
Yes, it's this amazing hot stuff that Max, Norman's friend, made just by rubbing sticks.
Goodness me.
I must say, Norman, even if we learn nothing more from the human race, you've at least taught us the value of rubbing things.
Yes, so now you can generate pollution in 2 entirely different ways.
Oh, fire does it too, does it?
Yep, burns a hole in your ozone layer.
Beg pardon?
Ozone, it's a sort of layer. A layer that,
Gets holes in it?
That's right.
And where's your friend now?
Oh, he's by the Sublime with Stella.
And he's not a friend.
What do you mean? Everyone's friends on Oblivio.
Not since we got here, I'm afraid. If I never saw Max Babbitt ever again, it would still be too soon.
Hello!
Oh, dear. Too soon.
Please? Hello!
Max, we're over here by the stream.
Oh, you told him.
There you are.
I got a bit lost. What are you doing here?
I've got to wash out this stain. Look at it. It's my best suit.
Your best suit? What does it matter? We're on Oblivio now, not some crucial lunar chalet conference.
Appearances are important, Norman, wherever you are.
Max, these creatures don't even wear clothes.
No, we don't. And could I just interject at this point and say hello?
Oh, of course, how remiss of me. Ken and Therese, this is Max, from Earth. Like Norman.
Well, more Upminster way. How do you do?
How do you do?
We've heard so much about you.
Not all bad, I hope.
Well, mostly.
Therese, that was nice dancing you were doing to the music just then.
Oh, thank you.
It's quite hard to keep in time to the music.
I'm not surprised. The music's, well, the Walkman's broken, I'm afraid.
Oh, really?
So much for Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata.
Is it not meant to sound like that?
No, not at all.
I didn't think it sounded very diverting.
It's the wrong speed. It broke when we landed.
I wonder, mind if I give it a shake?
Feel free, Macari. Macari!
Sorry, Norman.
What do you mean, sorry?
Well, it's slower than ever now.
That's the right speed.
Oh, really?
Oh, dear.
Don't you like it?
Well, frankly, it was gayer before.
It's not meant to be gay or bright or cheerful. It's reflective, for contemplating.
For contemplating?
To slow you down, take you away from the day-to-day trivia and ponder the broader questions of life. Why are we here? What are we doing? What's life all about? You know.
Well, to tell the truth, no.
Well, you must do sometimes.
Sorry, Norman, it just doesn't really strike a chord.
You neither, Macari?
Not exactly.
But?
Well, earlier today...
Yes?
I was wondering about the meaning of tennis.
Tennis?
Yes, it crops up in one of the plays. Do you know what it means?
Tennis doesn't mean anything. It's just a game, a meaningless game. I'm talking about life.
Some would say life is a game, Norman.
Thank you, Max.
A meaningless game.
So life and tennis are the same thing, are they?
They can be, if you're a professional tennis player.
Max, are you keen to promote understanding between our two planets?
Absolutely.
Then may I suggest you shut up?
Excuse me, Janeway. Hello, everybody. Excuse me.
Stella!
Stella! Oh, sorry, everyone. My handy-like thing was on fire. Oh, this water tastes distinctive.
Sorry, Stella, that'll be the soap.
Scandinavian musk, courtesy of British Spaceways.
Oh, quite a nice smack to it.
Stella, what's going on? You're supposed to be watching the fire.
I was, Max.
Is anyone watching it now?
Yes, quite a large crowd, actually. It seems to have grown.
What?
Sorry, I was just curious. I thought it might be rather jolly to try rubbing a couple of sticks together, and, well, it worked.
Oh, no. Norman, look, over there. Smoke!
Oh, yes, that will be the Sublime Tree.
The Sublime Tree? We've got to put it out, Max. We've got to put it out!
Steady, Norman! Now is not the time to panic. All right, everyone, now keep calm. We need all the buckets you can find.
Buckets?
What's a bucket?
Right, they don't have to be buckets. Jugs, pots, jars, bottles, anything.
Still can't help, I'm afraid.
Oh, come on. Stella, what do you normally drink water out of?
The stream.
This is your fault, Max.
Please, Norman, I'm trying to think. Right.
What?
I can't think of anything.
Would a fire extinguisher be any use?
What?
I think there's one in your spaceship.
It's not a spaceship.
Shut up, Max. He's right. There was one in there. Quick.
Hey, what's up?
It's engaged.
Engaged?
Hey, who's in there?
It's me, Macari.
Macari, what are you doing in there?
Contemplating.
Contemplating? Contemplating what?
Oh, this and that. The meaning of life, the meaning of tennis.
Macari, please, now is not the time.
Oh, when is the time?
Later, please, Macari, let me in.
You want to come in, of course.
Hello, Max Babbitt, Random and Babbitt Lunar Timeshares.
Sorry, Macari, this is an emergency.
You should have said.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher. Ah! Oh, come on.
Is it stuck?
Ah!
Norman,
What?
phone for you.
Who is it?
He says it's urgent. Please, Norman, take it.
This is cozy.
Hello.
Norman?
Yes, who's that?
Chief Inspector Albemarle, West Essex Constabulary.
Look, would you mind calling back later?
Listen, young man, let's not beat about the bush. We know you're in there.
Do you?
The whole place is surrounded. Just come out with your hands up.
Are you sure you know where I am?
The game's up, lad. You were spotted in the newsagents just by Hull City football ground. Now, are you going to cooperate or not?
I can't.
Very well, if that's the way you want to play it. Gentlemen, commence Operation Velvet Glove.
Operation Velvet Glove?
At the base of the flame, Norman.
That's what I'm doing.
And there. Do some there.
I've got a better idea, Max. Why don't you do it?
I thought you'd never ask.
Oh, well done, Max.
Well done, Max.
And you, Norman, well done.
Well done. Look at that tree.
Well done, everybody. See you later.
Macari, where are you going?
I haven't quite sorted out why I'm here and what I'm doing or what life's all about. Back in a tick.
Okie dokie.
Here's your phone, Max. Norman left it in the cubicle.
Oh, thanks, Ken.
And before I forget,
Yes?
your wife called
Susie? When?
just after that other chat.
What did she say?
Let me get this right. She said, if you're still alive, don't talk to the papers. We're going to make a mint.
All right. Anything else?
No?
No extra little message?
No, nothing else.
Oh.
Now then, introductions. Fellow Oblivions, these, as I'm sure you now know, are two human beings, Max and Norman.
Sorry about all this.
And what better opportunity than now for us all to wish both Norman and Max a long and happy stay here on...
Damn!
Max.
Sorry, yes, absolutely. Hello.
Here on Oblivio. 3 cheers for Max and Norman. Hip, hip.
Hold on. What do you mean 3 cheers? We've done nothing right since we got here.
Oh, that's not true, Norman. Just think, if you two hadn't landed here, we'd have never have had a fire extinguisher.
You'd have never have had a fire.
Well, that's the gloomier view, perhaps, but look on the bright side.
What bright side?
The sublime tree! Look out!
Oh, no.
Look, Max.
What?
I think the spuds are ready.
In Paradise Lost in Space. Paradise Lost in Space by Colin Swash.
Oh, my goodness, this is also thrilling, isn't it, Macari?
To an extent.
Oh, I haven't been so excited since... Ooh, yesterday, when you and Max arrived from Earth, Norman.
Same again for this one, Stella, then we'll be ready.
Can I open my eyes now?
No, Macari, keep them closed. All of them.
Right.
There you are.
Oh, wow. Brilliant. Macari, aren't they fantastic?
I don't know.
Oh, Macari, you can open your eyes now.
Oh, right, sorry.
Planet Oblivio's first ever tennis rackets.
Do they really look like that on Earth, Norman?
Well, the professionals tend not to use Jungle Creeper, but more or less, yeah.
How do we hold them? Like this?
No, Stella, use one of your handy-like things.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Okay, perfectly natural mistake. Anyone could have made it. Well, any Oblivion, anyway.
Oh, your species doesn't have one of these?
No, not at all.
My word. However do you mate?
Quite differently.
Come on, Macari, grab a racket.
What? Oh, sorry. Miles away.
Macari, if you don't mind me saying so, you seem a bit short of... Oh, how do they say it in English?
Joie de vivre?
That's it.
Yeah, yes, I'm sorry. I must perk up. It's just this contemplating business. Ever since you brought it up, Norman, those questions have kept nagging at my brain.
Oh, yes. Why are we here? What are we doing? And what's life all about? If he doesn't get the answer soon, Norman, you're going to have to tell him.
I don't know the answers.
What?
You don't?
No.
Who does then?
No one knows. That's the whole point.
Oh, But that's a bit galling. I wish I'd known.
It's a never-ending process, like all those things. The meaning of life, the secret of happiness. They're difficult questions. We all just have to find our own answers.
Ah. If life's all about being happy, perhaps the answer is not to ask yourself difficult questions.
Now, that's an interesting point, Macari, but it depends how you define happiness, doesn't it?
Yes, if you can be bothered. Come on, Stella. Let's give tennis a whirl.
That's the ticket, Macari. What do we do next, Norman? Norman?
Why did I tell you about contemplating in the first place? You were perfectly happy here. And Max should never have shown you how to make a fire. Look what happened to the sublime tree. Burnt to a cinder.
Oh, but baked potatoes are scrummy. They've really caught on.
You could have lived without them. You don't need to learn any more from us.
Oh, yes, we do. It's fascinating. The plays of Noel Coward already make so much more sense.
Oh, show us tennis at least, Norman. That can't do any harm, can it?
All right. It's only a game, I suppose. So long as you don't all turn professional.
Professional? You said that word once before.
Playing for money. And no, Stella, believe me, if you don't know what money is, that's the way it's going to stay.
Okie dokie. Tennis will do for starters. Come on, Macari, grab a racket. No, Macari, like this.
Oh.
Trouble is, Ken, for most of us on Earth, by the time we've paid our bills and taxes, there isn't a lot left to spare.
Your, spending power is limited.
Precisely. That's what makes lunar property investment such an attractive proposition.
Yes, Max, I see that now. Well, thank goodness we don't have a recession on Oblivio.
Well, they say it'll soon be over.
But your timeshare scheme's still managing to show a profit.
I'm happy to say yes.
Well, thank you for showing me the brochure. It certainly all looks very enticing.
No, keep it, please. You never know. Once the rescue party finds this place, you might be interested in the occasional holiday break. There we are. Finished.
Not bad, Max.
Max, what's going on here?
Impressive or what?
I don't believe it. We've not been on this planet 5 minutes and you've turned it into a building site. How many trees have you chopped down?
None. This is the one we burnt down.
Oh, well, that makes it all right then.
So what do you think?
Who'd have thought it, Max? Of all the heights of mankind's endeavour, of all the gifts the human race has to pass on to alien life forms, you have taught the creatures of Oblivio how to make a bucket.
Bucket? It's not a bucket.
Hello, Norman.
Sorry, Ken. Hello, how are you?
Very well.
Good. Where's everyone else?
Well, Therese's over there picking berries, and the others, I don't know, they must be busy elsewhere.
Busy? On Oblivio?
Oh, yes, we're always busy here. Absolutely. All go.
Doing what?
Well, oodles of things. Where does one begin? There's eating and drinking, for starters, and sitting together and talking, walking together and talking, walking together in silence and walking alone in silence. And then, of course, there's walking together and talking before sitting down, either in silence or talking. Well, as I say, it's all go.
Ken, is that a timeshare brochure?
Oh, yes. Max was telling me about his introductory off-peak rates, and I must say they seem excellent value for money.
May I?
Please.
Hey!
Oh!
Norman!
It's a special discount voucher.
Norman, how dare you!
Do you want to ruin this planet, Max?
Of course not.
Then perhaps you should have a think about what you show these creatures. They pick up on everything. Look what happened with fire.
It's only a brochure, Norman.
You mentioned money.
In passing.
And timeshares, Max. Let's face it. It's not much of a contribution to intergalactic understanding, is it?
I say, Norman, have you found the ball yet?
No, not yet, Macari.
What ball's that?
Well, it's a cynic fruit, really.
A cynic fruit?
But Norman says it bounces exactly like a tennis ball.
Are you playing tennis, Macari?
Yes. Norman made these rackets. Look.
Wow!
So, Norman, your contribution to intergalactic understanding is tennis, is it?
They asked me to.
You'll never guess what we're doing, Macari.
What?
Making martinis.
Martinis?
Oh, terrific.
Is that what this bucket's for, to trample on grapes?
Well, berries.
Max, you berg.
What?
For pity's sake, Max, alcohol.
We've read so much about martinis in Noel Coward.
They asked me to, Norman, like you and your tennis.
At least tennis is harmless.
No, it isn't.
Of course it is.
I had a friend who was killed playing tennis.
Killed?
He chased a ball into the middle of the road. Got knocked down.
Well, that's hardly going to happen here, is it? Or have you already shown Ken how to build a Ford Fiesta?
A what?
Excuse me, are you two going to be much longer? Only Stella's waiting, and, well, we've almost cracked the backhand.
Don't worry, Norman. There's nothing wrong with alcohol in moderation.
Wrong with fire in moderation.
That was just bad luck. These are intelligent creatures, Norman.
Thank you, Max.
You got the ball, Macari?
Yes, Norman.
Let's go.
Oh, incidentally, could you take a look at my grip?
It'll all be fine, Norman. You'll see.
Ah, Therese, you've got them.
Here we are, Max. Berries for the martini.
Ah,
Oh, I have picked them properly, haven't I?
yes, Therese. But we're going to need more than 5.
Oh,
Never mind. Put them in the vat.
I'll go and get some more then.
It's all right, Therese. We can all help now. After all, many hands make light work.
Sorry, not with you.
Well, many handy-like things.
No, work. What's that?
Oh, you don't know what work is? Well, sorry, it's the phone. I'll be with you in a tick. It could be Susie.
Susie?
My wife.
Nice name.
Hello, darling.
Max?
Oh, yeah, Tony, hello. I thought it might be Susie.
She did call you, Max.
I know, I was busy.
Busy?
Putting out a fire.
Good God, you weren't in that house the police blew up, were you?
Of course I wasn't.
The hellhole of Hull. Inspector Albemarle was convinced Norman had you in there. He'd heard voices.
Well, tell him from me that I'm on Oblivio, and it's another planet, and he'd better find me quick.
No can do, Max, mate.
Why not?
He's left the force to found his own religion.
Oh. Tony, how's the wife coping?
Mrs. Albemarle, she's left him, I think.
No, Tony. Susie.
Oh, Susie, yeah, she's coping very, very well, Max. You'd be proud of her. She's smiling through.
Smiling?
Well, you know, as best she can.
Get her to call, Tone, please.
She's coming into the office soon. I'll get her onto it straight away.
Thank you.
Though God knows what the phone bill's going to be like. Not that we need worry about money.
How do you mean?
The Daily Mail is very, very interested in your story.
My story?
They want an exclusive, Max, for $5 million.
5 million? That's ludicrous.
You know what 5 million could buy, don't you?
The Lunar Chalet Complex. Opposite McDonald's.
It's as good as ours.
We could pay off all the bank debts.
And still have cash to spare for a zero-gravity gym.
5 million?
It's the end of all our worries, mate. With the obvious exception, obviously.
I'm not staying here, Tone. You've got to find me.
They'll find you, Max. Believe me, they're pulling out all the stops.
Well, what's happening?
Well, you were on Crime Watch last night.
Crime Watch?
On telly. Don't knock it, Max. It gets a lot of viewers.
What about NASA?
Who?
NASA, Tone, the space agency.
You're just kidding, mate. Where's your sense of humour? Don't worry, they're looking everywhere. And I mean everywhere.
Tone, I want to come home. All right? Get Susie to call, please.
I will. And, you'll do this Daily Mail thing?
Yes, I suppose so.
You suppose so? 5 million, Max.
Yes, Tone. Bye.
Ciao.
Susie not there, then?
Ken, have you been here all this time?
You were going to help us pick the berries, Max, remember?
Many handy-like things make light work.
Yes, but you could have... Oh, never mind.
What news from Earth?
Yes. What's 5 million?
5 million. Oh, it's just a very big number, Therese, that's all.
And bank debts. Are they the sort of thing Norman says we don't want to know about?
Put it this way, Ken, I wish I didn't know about them.
Fair enough.
Right then. To work.
To work.
98?
99?
100! Okay, that'll do for a knock-up.
Oh, shame.
How are we doing?
It's incredible. You are natural.
Well, I'm still not entirely happy with my backhand.
And it's a little tricky keeping the ball over that length of creeper.
The net, Stella, the net.
I think you're ready for the next stage.
You mean there's more?
You bet. You keep playing inside the lines on the grass.
One on each side of the net?
Yeah, as you are. Except now, each time you hit the ball, try and aim it into the court, but out of the other person's reach.
Sorry.
Out of their reach?
Yeah.
As in beyond?
Yeah.
But why?
Because that's tennis.
But if I do that,
Macari can't hit it back.
Precisely.
So where's the fun in that?
You win the point.
And winning the point is better than having the ball bounce back, is it?
Oh, yes.
Well, I suppose we can try it. Ready, Macari? I'll serve.
You're still hitting it too close to each other.
Oh, very well. Macari, try to hit it out of my reach.
Oh, no, Stella, after you.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't.
Why not?
I don't know. It just seems bad manners.
I know what you mean, Stella. Oh! I've got it!
Got what?
Macari, the ball.
I've got it, Stella. The answer to what life's all about.
Oh, well done. I knew you'd get there in the end.
What?
What is it? Do tell.
It's... no, bother. It was on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, perhaps it will come back.
Oh, that's going to bug me for the rest of the day now. Oh, well, where's the ball gone?
Behind you, Macari, you missed it.
Oh, so I did, sorry.
Don't apologise, Macari. That means she's won the point.
Have I?
Oh, congratulations, Stella. Is it an enjoyable sensation?
To tell the truth, I was looking forward to playing the next stroke.
Oh, well, thanks for the game.
Just a minute, Macari. You've barely begun.
Really? Do I serve again?
Yup, Stella. 15, love.
I beg your pardon?
15, love. Love means no points. That's Macari's score. And you've got 15.
15 points for one shot?
Yeah, and if she does it again, she'll get 30.
I see. Then 45?
No, actually 40. Then if you do it again, it's game, one love. Unless, of course, Macari fights back to deuce, in which case you'll need to go to advantage first. Let's have a sit down, shall we?
I say, Max, do you think this stuff's ready to drink yet?
Oh, no, Cat. Not by a long chalk.
Is this really how you make martinis on Earth?
More or less, Therese. Hard work, isn't it?
It's just... Whenever someone mixes a martini in the plays of Noel Coward, I don't recall any mention of people treading on fruit inside an extra-large bucket.
That's because we're starting from scratch here. On Earth, the ingredients tend to come ready bottled.
Ah, as the final stage in the producer, retailer, consumer chain.
That's it. No, this will taste more like wine, but it's pretty similar.
Therese!
What's up?
Look! What's this coming out of my skin?
Where?
There! Look, it's trickling down. Oh!
Therese, that's sweat.
Oh, stop it! Stop it!
Oh,
Stop
no,
it!
look, I'm leaking too. Help, Max.
Don't panic.
It's got an odour, too.
Calm down, calm down. Humans sweat every day.
Well, you can't do. You'd be empty by now.
That doesn't work like that. See? I'm sweating too. That's why I took my shirt off.
Oh, yes. You have got an odour.
Yes, well, wait, it's perfectly harmless. Oh, God, where did I put my phone?
It's in your jacket, under your shirt and trousers.
Careful not to stain them.
Thanks, Therese. You two carry on. Hello, Maxwell Babbitt speaking.
Maxwell?
Oh, Tone, hello. I thought it might be the Daily Mail.
Sorry to bother you again so soon.
No, it's always good to get a call. Keep the spirits up, Tone. Knowing there are people on Earth still thinking about me.
Yeah, is Norman there?
Norman?
I need to speak to him. It's really urgent.
Why?
Look, it's all a bit hectic here. If I call back in 5, can you get Norman by then?
Hectic? What's going on?
Well, there's a lot of media about. You know what they're like. The interest in you is immense, Max. It's like flies swarming round dung.
Oh, thanks very much.
Or a bit of old food, Max. You know what I mean.
Is Susie there?
Yep, she's here.
Great. Put her on.
Actually, now's not a good moment, mate.
What's wrong?
She's in with a photographer.
A photographer? I don't care about a stupid photographer. Get her on.
But Max, it's for hello.
I don't care, Tone. Get her on.
It's more than my life's worth, Max. He's already had one tantrum about the lighting. Max, listen, mate, it really is a nightmare here. I'll call you in 5 and we'll get you-know-who on the line, okay?
Susie.
No, Norman. Then I'll get Susie, I promise. Look, I've got to go. Ciao.
Still no sign of Susie?
You stopped again.
We're waiting for you.
It is hard work, isn't it?
It is, but the harder you work now, the better it will taste when you come to drink it.
Oh, sweat adds to the flavour, does it?
No, but to a sense of achievement, satisfaction. Hard work's what it's all about.
Oh, well, it's easier when there are three of us anyway.
Actually, I've got to pop off for a moment.
Oh.
Got to find Norman. Keep treading. I'll be back soon.
Oh, well, see you soon then.
Stella, watch the ball.
15 all.
Max, what's happened to you?
How do you mean?
That fungus on your chest.
Oh. It's hair, Stella. We're making martini. I don't want to stain my clothes.
And what the dickens is that?
What?
Further down, that extraordinary arrangement between your stomach and your legs.
Oh, that. That's a pair of boxer shorts.
Very nice, Max.
They're from Susie's mother.
What, she doesn't like you then?
She does, actually. Maybe not at first, but over the years, I'd say I won her over.
Love those Christmas trees.
Oh, they're very comfortable, actually. Nylon mix. Hello? Yes, he is. What about Susie? All right, then, we'll... Norman, it's for you.
Who is it?
Tony. My business.
Hang on.
I don't want you messing this up. 5 million's a lot of money.
5 million?
Yes.
Interesting.
Why? What are you getting?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yes, I do.
6.
What? Why? That's not fair.
Oh, I don't know. My story's probably more interesting.
No, it isn't.
Think about it. Max, after all, I'm the criminal. Tone was Tone.
Oh, it's Tone now, is it?
The readers love a criminal. The rebel, the misfit, the romantic hero.
But I'm the victim. I'm the one who's suffering.
Rotten, isn't it?
Give me that phone.
How do I know you'll give it back?
No, Norman.
You won't let me use it, will you?
Right. Give it no back.
Get off, Max.
Look, Macari, he's got his arm and he's got his.
Quite frankly, Stella, I don't think this is on.
Look, Macari.
Got it! Oh, no, you haven't. Macari, why can't you two be nice to each other?
Macari, are you all right?
Fine, thank you, Stella.
You seem cross.
Oblivions do not get cross.
Mildly irritated, then.
Stella?
Don't get cross with me.
Macari, please, let me have it.
No.
Shall I take it, Macari?
No.
Macari, what are you doing?
No, Macari, don't! Oh!
What a shot.
Good riddance.
Macari, that phone's my lifeline.
Max.
Yes?
Built up.
Macari language.
Whose side you on, Stella?
Side? I'm not on anyone's side.
Then get back on the court.
Please?
Please. Now, you two, why don't you just sit here and try to behave like normal, decent oblivions?
But Macari...
Sit! Thank you. Now, if you'll excuse me... Score, Stella!
15 all.
Are you sure? I thought I won that point.
You did, Macari, and I won the first.
All right, then. 15 all. Your serve.
Oh, nice return, Macari.
Crawler.
15:35.
15:30.
Oh, yes.
He doesn't understand. We've got to get the phone.
Max will never find it in that jungle.
We might, if people keep ringing.
Maybe. I know, Max. If we do find it, what if I gave you $500,000 for the use of your phone? Then we'd be quits, 5.5 each.
It's not a bad idea, Norman. I tell you what, you can use my phone for $1 million.
$1 million? No. No, that would mean you get more than me.
I'm sorry, Norman. It's not the money. It's the principle of the thing.
What principle's that?
I deserve more.
Then forget it.
Yes!
Wow.
30 all.
Just a minute. What's up? They're playing to win.
Sitting together and talking, walking together and talking, walking together in silence, walking alone in silence.
Oh, don't forget sitting together in silence, Ken.
Oh, yes, thanks, Therese. Sitting together in silence as well. So, as I say, it's pretty varied. All go. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Absolute pleasure. So I'll tell Max you called. Well, sorry I couldn't help with the timeshare. Bye. What a charming lady.
Yes. It's a pity Norman tore up that brochure.
She was very understanding, but I'd hate to lose Max a customer, particularly with the recession and everything.
He should be grateful that you caught his phone before it landed in the Martini. Great catch. Terribly acrobatic.
Thank you.
And it didn't make that many splashes on his suit.
It's an amazing invention, the telephone.
Yes. I would imagine on Earth it made shouting redundant overnight.
And who'd have thought it could fly as well?
Yeah.
I suppose I'd better take it back to Max before he gets any more inquiries. Fancy a stroll?
No. I think I'll stay here and do some sitting alone in silence. But do pop back soon for some sitting together.
Aren't you going to do any more berry treading?
Oh, Ken, forgive me for saying this, but I've had it up to here with berry treading. It's not a generous thought, I know, but if everyone is going to be enjoying this stuff, I don't see why it should be you and I who put in all this work. All this sweat.
I didn't want to say anything, Therese, but yes, you are beginning to pong a bit.
Have they ever had a rally this long before?
They got up to 100 once.
They must be past that.
Yeah, that was when they were knocking up. It was never like this.
Nice lob, Stella. He'll never get it.
Want to bet?
Shot!
Max, listen. The phone!
Oh, yes. It's getting nearer. Can you see it?
It's not in the sky, Max. Look, it's Ken.
Ken! You found it.
Will, it found me. My word, look at the sweat on those two.
That's tennis, Ken.
Therese and I have just given up on that sort of thing. It was the odour that swung it.
Never mind that, Ken. Give me the phone. Quick. Oh. Hello.
Max?
Tony, thank goodness.
What the hell are you playing at?
We just lost the phone for a bit, but it's okay now. Hang loose.
I told you the deal with the mail was exclusive.
Ah, yes, Tone, you did. And now I gather Norman has an exclusive with the Sun. Which brings me to the question of the fee.
Never mind that now.
No, Tone, you don't get out of it that easily. How come he's getting 6 million?
He isn't now.
What?
He's not getting a penny.
Isn't he? Oh, what a pity.
What's going on?
Norman's right here, actually, Tone. Why don't you break the news yourself?
Oh, good hit, Macari. Did you see that, Norman?
Not now, Ken. Hello? Tone, what's happening?
You're not getting your money, Norman. Neither of you are.
Neither of us?
Hey, give it back.
Get off, Max.
Someone's totally blown the exclusives. I've just had a call from the libel lawyer at the Daily Telegraph.
A telegraph?
Wanting confirmation that Max wears Christmas tree boxer shorts.
Christmas trees? Yes, his mother-in-law gave them to him.
I don't care who gave them to him.
What are you talking about now?
My word, Stella. They're hitting it very hard, aren't they, Max?
Not now, Ken.
Which one of you two morons has been blabbing?
Max, have you talked to the Telegraph?
Of course not.
It's not us, Tone. Must be a hoax.
Well, all I know is that the Telegraph's running a Me and My Day piece in tomorrow's supplement, and it's about life on Oblivio.
Me and my day?
Well, I can't stand here watching tennis all day. I better be off. I've got some sitting and talking to do with Therese. Or sitting in silence. We haven't yet decided. Or who knows, we might even walk together. And talk. It's all go, isn't it?
Just a second, Tone. Ken?
Yes, Norman?
Did you get any other phone calls?
Only a lady about a timeshare.
Timeshare?
Of course, I could only give her a few details, but we had a nice long chat anyway.
About the kind of things you do here?
No, I think that did come up, yes.
Thanks, Ken. Sorry to keep you.
Not at all. Glad to help. Bye. Bye, Max.
Tone?
Yes?
I've found your source.
Who?
His name's Ken,
Ken?
and he's an Oblivion.
And he'd be stupid enough to do this, would he? By the sound of things, they got the story for nothing.
Yes, I'm sure they did, but it's got nothing to do with stupidity, Tony. It's about a life without worries, A life without money, the kind we couldn't even dream of, because I know this will sound slushy, Tone, but it's the truth. Every single creature on this beautiful planet is so good to each other, so civilized...
You cannot be serious!
What was that?
Hang on.
That was never out!
Macari, it was out by a mile.
Max, did you see that? It was on the line!
No, I'm sorry,
Then you need your eyes tested.
Macari, Stella, calm down, please.
Get off the court!
Macari, it's only a game.
Oh, Norman!
Macari, what have you done?
I don't know what came over me.
He's out cold.
I suppose it was a big point.
What was the score?
Vantage 30.
Come on. Into the recovery position, Macari. Help me put him on his side.
Norman? Hello? Norman?
Stella, could you tell Tony to call back a bit later?
Will do. Hello, I'm Stella. How do you do?
Hello, where's Norman?
Norman, I'm afraid he's out.
Out?
Cold. My friend Macari just struck him down, unfortunately.
Struck him? What with?
I think it was a forearm smash.
I'll explain it all later, Stella. Just get him to call back. Say 10 minutes.
Max says, can you call him back in 10 minutes?
Or better still, Susie.
Better still, Susie.
Bit tricky, actually. She's just gone off to lunch with the photographer.
Okay, I'll pass that on. Bye.
No, hang on, don't...
Is Susie going to call then?
Well, she's having lunch first.
Good. That won't be long, knowing her. Half a ride eater with cottage cheese, probably.
How's Norman?
Breathing. But he's got pretty bad concussion.
Is everybody happy? The Christmas tree.
What do we do now?
Max and I were just discussing that, and...
And?
Well, it seems the best thing in the circumstances would be to play alert.
In Paradise Lost in Space, Tony Robinson was Norman, David Haig was Max, Louise Lombard, Stella, and Michael Troughton, Macari. Ken was played by Tom Hollander, Therese by Carla Mendonça, and Tony by Jeff McGivern. Paradise Lost in Space was written by Colin Swash and produced by Richard Wilson. And you can hear